Thank you for showing up.
Yes, sir. So, Mikey, I had some time to review some footage, and there was a little bit of an error that I made here in your other disciplinary action. So, I know you knew this was coming. So, the that chat thing, boy, you broke a lot of Army rules there. So, I'm going to give you credit for the 50 laps you ran. I'm going to give you a rep, and I'm going to demote you back down to colonel. Army 1, Army 6, Army 8, multiple times on all of those. I could have repped you out, but I didn't want to do that. I think you belong here in the Army, but that being said, you need to make sure you're composing yourself as a major general should. So I'm gonna give you some time to get back right with that as a colonel, and when you're ready to act the part again, you'll be welcome back as a general. But for now, that's going to be what it is. Make sure. Oh, okay. Hang on. Right. Yep. You can. Why don't you? You can send that to me, and I'll review that, and I'll speak with Mr. Jones as well. But again, somebody baiting you or pushing you to something isn't an excuse to do that thing, right? To break Army rules and whatnot. You don't get to just break Army rules and not expect some disciplinary action. Or do you? Yep. And no, it absolutely does. Yeah, I see that. It does go for everybody, though. I'm not sure who you're referring to, but when you break Army rules, you get disciplinary action. Like who? Who doesn't get a disciplinary action for breaking Army rules? Okay, it's up to you. But yeah, if you want to retire, that's fine. We can go to Southgate. We can do that.
Mr. Crones, you're a of a soldier, man. It's just some rules were broken. Same way, I got in trouble for breaking rules. This is the same thing that's happening, man. So it's okay for you it's okay for you right now, man, to change your mind and stay. I'm not gonna think of you anything different. I'm not gonna be like you wish washy or he didn't mean it. Like I know you mean it, but I'm telling you right now, you can change your mind, man, and you can stay here, brother. We need you here, man.
Yeah, I once upon a time got a 2 reps, double demotion. It happens. We all make mistakes, but guess what? We're held accountable.
I've been demoted 4 times, and I think I've got about 12 reps in total since I've been here for however many a year and a bit now.
Yeah, man. It's literally happened to all of us, Mikey. It's really not that serious, brother, or that big of a deal.
Long and short of it, Mikey, is this, brother. Um, anybody, anybody else, okay? Consider yourself like extremely privileged and liked by the leadership. And I'll say this because anybody else that would have, say, acted in that way, broke those army rules, created that, whole little toxic thing going on, etc., they would have been fired and removed immediately. Um, for example, I believe I mentioned to you, I said if it was me, I would have just fired you right there. You trying to cut me off as I'm talking and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not putting up with that shit. It's plain and simple. I think FG is giving you quite a bit of grace here. And all three of us have spoken about your situation. And whether you believe it or not, all three of us actually like you and want you to be here. And that decision was not made lightly. Um, Nobody wanted to actually see you fired. Nobody wanted to see you with even 2 reps. All right. So the conclusion of that was 1 reprimand and a demotion that probably lasts for maybe a week. I don't know what FG had for the timeline there, but it may be a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you'd be able to be a general again. So it's basically every action um, has every bad action has repercussions, and there's a reaction for everything. And accountability is very important. So everybody is held accountable, whether you believe that or not. If there is body cam footage, proof, evidence of that person committing that offense, then there will be repercussions that come from that. This is just your repercussion. You know, we don't want you to leave. If that's what you choose to do, then fine, whatever. That's so good. But just like Mr. Cruz said, you're a good soldier. You're a good general. We want you to be here. We need you to be here. And this is just uh, basically just an outcome of your behavior, sir. That's all it is. All you got to do is learn from it and do better.
Yeah, that's really all it is. 3 days. I'll say yes, but the I can't give it to you right now. Okay, I have other people that I need to get to. Excuse me, and get them their vacations first, as they have put their requests in before. But I will give you a 3 day if you want that. If you're gonna stay, but you gotta stay. Is that a deal? All right. All right. Sounds good. I'll put your request in vacation, and then we'll as soon as I can get it to you, I will. All right. Thanks, Mikey. You're dismissed, sir.